What's up? What's up? What's up? I hope all of you are doing well. I know all of you are doing well now that you have graced this channel. Before I get started, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that little notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And please feel free to share my content with someone who you may think could benefit from it. So, yes, you guys, the children are playing outside. So you guys forgive the noise that's in the background. Sometimes children remind us all of the innocence that we've all had. And sometimes I just love to hear kids in the background playing and being joyful. That gives me joy. So, yes, you guys, um, I wanted to speak to you today on the perspective of how to really love your enemies. So, you know, a lot of us look at that perspective and think, well, how could you love someone that is against you? How could you have love, excuse me, in your heart for someone that if they had an opportunity to destroy you or if they had an opportunity to kill you or defame you or demoralize you in any type of way, how could you love them? I want you to understand a very simple concept. They say that everything is fair, all is fair in love and war. Why love and war and not hate and war? You would think that hate and war would be a nice correlation, right? But love and war require the same things. They require patience, suffering, strategy, and a whole host of other things. Discipline, and a game face. And a game face. You can only truly love an enemy when you have studied your enemy enough to defeat them. I'm going to say that again. You can only truly love your enemy when you have studied your enemy enough to defeat them. And I want to let all of you know that your enemies will make themselves known to you. They cannot hide from you, especially when you have a certain type of presence about yourself. They will come out. They will make themselves known. There was a passage in the Old Testament about David and Goliath and how afraid David was because Goliath was a giant in his sight. And David destroyed Goliath by taking a rock and taking that rock and hitting the giant in his forehead. Now, that story is an allegorical story. You know, a lot of people try to wear their might. They try to intimidate you with this giant imagery of themselves. You know how they say people try to make themselves bigger than what they are. You got the big head. You try to, you're doing the most. They have a big ego. That represents that giant, that Goliath. And when David took that rock, meaning the rock symbolizing the foundation of his truth, and hitting Goliath in the forehead, meaning the mind, breaking him down mentally, hitting him in between the eye, the forehead, knocking out his sight, his spiritual sight. He could no longer stand. All is mental. Excuse me. And I want all of you to remember that. That is the first law that governs this universe. All is mental. And when you understand the mechanics of the mind, and you have mastered yourself to the point to where there is no enemy within you, there can be no enemy without. They will crumble in your presence. They have no choice but to. So I am going to leave you guys with that. I hope that this message was beneficial to all of you. And I hope that you learned something from this. And I am going to leave you for now, but I will be holding on to your love until the next video. Bye.